What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Tuesday edition of my MLB DFS podcast. Last night ended up being pretty good. It was a Jesus Aguilar kind of night. He was bare minimum basically everywhere, and he had 2 homers. I had him in 3 out of my 4 main lineups. I failed to pick him on the cash FanDuel, so that ended up suffering. But the DraftKings cash and GPP along with FanDuel GPP did very well because of Aguilar. He was so cheap. He had just been so bad that I didn't pick him in cash on FanDuel. But I really should have at minimum price batting cleanup. But overall, pretty good night. I'm doing another Guru Credit giveaway. You guys seemed to enjoy that yesterday. I added all the credits to all you commenters this morning, so let's do it again today. I'm going to bring that up in just a second on how you can get in on some credits. So there's some rain issues today. Unfortunately, in the highest projected total game, Pittsburgh at Texas, it's looking like it's going to have a lot of water going on over there at Arlington. So that could be a wash, along with the White Sox game and the Kansas City game. All 3 games are looking very sketchy, so I will not mention any players from those games. So the Guru Credit giveaway today, just comment who you think is going to hit a home run tonight, followed by your username, just one player. If you comment more than one player, I am not counting you. But just put in one player, followed by your username on my site so I can add the credits if you hit. You get 5 Guru credits for every home run your player hits. So if he hits 2, I will give you 10 Guru credits. But yeah, we'll get that going on. Have some fun with that. You can pick any player from any game you want. And we'll see if you guys can guess correctly. So for pitcher tonight, for cash games, I'm going to give you a cash and a GPP pitcher tonight because I think it's pretty one-sided here for both pitchers. I think Bauer is an obvious cash game pitcher tonight. You should spend up on him. He's got a very, very easy matchup in Miami tonight, a huge pitcher's ballpark. And the Marlins are a pitcher's kind of team. They have not many good bats. Bauer has been an absolute animal this year. He's a guy that hates to be taken out, so if he has a pretty decent pitch count, he's going to go very, very deep into the games. And he has great strikeout potential. Only 3 in his last matchup against the Astros, but he still pitched well, went 8 innings, and if you look at all of his other starts, he gets up right towards 9 or 10 strikeouts a start. So an absolute stud of a play here. 11-4 expensive, but there's some value out there. I think you should spend up for him in cash games. And then a GPP pitcher you should look at is Walker Buehler. If you guys paid attention last year, he was an absolute young stud for this Dodgers rotation. He's got a great matchup in San Francisco tonight. Another great pitcher's ballpark. And I think Buehler has a really good upside tonight. He hasn't shown much consistency this year, 5.2 ERA. But when he brings it, he can really light it up. 2 out of his 5 starts have been really good. He's coming off of 2 games ago, coming off of his best start of the year, 8 strikeouts against the Reds. But again, his consistency is what keeps me away from having him in cash games. 9,400 is a good price, though, for tournaments for the kind of upside that he brings. I'm going to try to stay pretty cheap here on the bats because I do like Bauer as a cash game guy. This Reds team has some pretty good value tonight against Jason Vargas, the lefty. I'm looking at some right-handers that are cheap. One of them being Curt Casali. He's batting 5th, a really good spot in this Reds lineup tonight. Almost bare minimum, 2,100, coming off of a really, really good game his last time out. 3 for 5 with a double and 4 ribbies. I think it's a really, really good spend down. It could allow you to spend up in other spots. Keep an eye on Curt Casali if you need that salary relief at the catcher position. And then for the second infielder, I'm looking at Jose Peraza, sticking on the same team here. 2,500 leading off the lefty-righty matchup against Vargas. The Reds are slated to score a good amount of runs here in New York tonight. So I think these are really good, cheap guys here to spend down on in the infield. For the outfield, a guy you should be looking at to spend up on, the Red Sox are one of the highest projected totaled teams tonight. I do love JD Martinez at $4,000. It's a really cheap price for him. He's going really under the radar this year. The Red Sox aren't playing well at all. His name doesn't come up much, but he is low-key playing really well still. His power numbers could be a little bit better, but he's batting .337. He's one of the elite hitters in the league. He can get a base hit on any part of the field, from any part of the strike zone. His swing is money. I just think at 4,000, when the Red Sox are expected to score a lot off Aaron Brooks tonight at Fenway, I think it's a really, really good play. He's not overly expensive, and he draws a lot of attention at the plate. I think he could get up 5 times tonight and really get your bang for your buck. The second cheap outfielder I'm looking at here, I forget. Hold on. He was really far down. I'm trying to remember who. Oh, that's right. On the Phillies, we got Nick Williams. How much is he? He's got to be really down there. Here we go. He's batting 6th tonight. I already looked at it. 2,300. This is another nice punt play here. Lefty-righty matchup against Spencer Turnbull. The Phillies are expected to score a good amount of runs off Turnbull tonight at home, and Williams has good power upside. He hasn't had much opportunity to start this year, more of a pinch hitter, but he should at least get 3 at-bats tonight, and he does have good power. I think he's a really good spend down tonight. He's actually going to probably be a popular play as some salary relief in the outfield tonight. That'll sum up today's video, guys. Make sure to comment below who you think is going to go deep tonight, followed by your username from my site, and hopefully you can cash in on some more Guru credits. Until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I am signing off.